Good morning. Today I got a e38 PCM. They wanted me to clone from another garage. I'm going to clone it with the OBD Star G Master 3. Well, when I plugged everything up to do it, it kept failing. And the reason that I believe it's failing because the ground is loose in there. You can see it moving. Now, some of the other pins are loose too, more than I think they should be loose. One of the things that the guy said, that if you loosen the connector up, you can hear the fuel pump and the check engine light will come on. But if you close it all the way down, it wouldn't start. You didn't get anything. The check engine light went off and everything. So I'm gonna open this up and see if we can salvage it. The 8 are loose. I got it pinned up, well, pinned out, and it was having a problem with the ground. So I traced the ground down, and this is what I found. It's right here. This ground is loose. You can see it moving around, not making contact. So you can see it moving. Really moving now. It's a lot of movement on that ground. It looked like it broke away from the well. And see, will it identify it? Why? Let's see if I can bring this over a little bit. See, will it identify it? So what I'm gonna do is try to ID it. Let me turn the power on. We got the power. And let's see if we can ID it. And it's taking pretty long for the ID. It's probably going to fail, and it did. It failed. Okay, so now what we're going to do is try to touch that ground. Try to make contact before I solder it. And I'm going to just barely try to touch it like that and see what it ID. Nope, I ain't got enough on there. Let me see. Wish I could put something there to hold it. Let me flip it over, make sure I ain't knocking anything loose. And I was moving everything. And I think I did. Let's see. Did I knock anything loose? And I hit it upside down, and there we go. I don't have that pin in there. It's got to be. Nope. I missed the pin. There we go. Let's try that now. Try that again. Stick this in the pin. the scanner back in where we can see it. I don't know what happened to this computer, but it was taken to the dealership and they couldn't figure out what was going on with it. It seems like it's probably gonna have some type of ground problem. So I'm gonna, before you hook it up, have him to check his powers and all his ground. That is look like there it is. It's communicating now. Computer, I'm gonna read the data off of it too, and I'm gonna clone him another computer so he has two of them. So, and that's the ground terminal. So what I'm gonna do is solder it back together. I'm gonna just try to put a little solder on there to hold it where I could clone another one. But I'm gonna tell him he needs to check his ground circuits pretty good. Make sure he ain't got voltage on that circuit somewhere. Get that solder to melt real good. Ain't the prettiest. I'm just trying to get where I can clone it. Okay, we got the e38 now. I got it pinned out with the OBD star G Master 3. So now I got everything hooked up with the P0104 connector that can give me my communication in my can high, can low, 120 ohms reading. So now we're going to see, can we get the information off of it. We're going to go back. I'm going to hit the start button. It's going to be using the P004 on the bench. And it's loading the data there. Okay, let's connect it to the server. Alright, let's see, we're going to do a connection. Turn off the power, it's already off. Turn on it. It's taking too long. Most of the time when it take that long, it's going to fail. And it failed. Alright. Let me go. Okay, I think I found the problem. I got can high and can low. I got them hooked up wrong. And we're going to try it again. So let's try that. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so we're gonna hook, connect, turn it on, and she looked like she's reading. Verify security in progress. One thing I have learned, and it read it, so now we're going to do a disconnect. The one thing I have learned, you got to always check yourself before you start doing anything else. Just check it, make sure there's something that you haven't did. Let's read it one more time. Okay, it's 100%. Let's go and see. I don't have anything in hexadecimal. Oh, my fault if I say we learned. I need to read the EEPROM. Sorry, we just did a connection. I need to read the EEPROM now. There we go. Now we should have some data. Let's see if we got anything there. And we have data there. And we got data there now. Okay. Let's go back. Now, we're going to read the flash. Okay, it's almost done. It's at 89%, 90%. Okay, the flash has been written, so let's the date in here. This should be original. Okay, let's see what we got there. We got in the 8 file. This is the PCM that he got, and is when he put it in there, it's no crank. He's getting a check engine light and everything, but there's no crank. Now, what was wrong with this PCM? The ground had broken loose, but I'm thinking that he said it will start the coil up, but it just keep dying. So I'm gonna clone this one, take the information out of this one and put it in here. So that's what we're gonna do now. So let's go out of here, go back, do connection, turn the ignition off. Turn the ignition on. Let's hit. Let's see if it's going to read it. Oh, I took the power off of it. That's why. So it's going to fail. Let me turn the power back off. It's going to fail. Let's try it again. Turn it on. And it's trying to return it on. Okay. Hook up to the Kodak again just to see did it get programmed, because I don't see any. Let me get back out of here. Let's read the flash and see if we got anything.